Hello, welcome to Car Talks Crypto. I love crypto, you love crypto. There's the website. You know what? I'm gonna sick of saying it. Just get in contact. And if you can't get in contact here, get in contact at carltalkscrypto@gmail.com or carl at carltalkscrypto.io. Or look, just hound me on here or anywhere. Yeah. Reach out, better than not reaching out. Worst I do is not get back. Anyway, here we are. ETFs. What are ETFs? Let's break it down quickly. Why are they important? Why I think it's scary. Why am I going against the grain a little bit? I know I'm not here to ruin your day, people, but I kind of am. Just being devil's advocate, okay? It's all well and good. You would have heard all over the news, oh my God, BlackRock is buying. Oh my God, ETF, Bitcoin pump to the moon, blah, 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 blah. Wicked. Okay, so here is CoinMarketCap, owned by Binance. Always say it in case you're new. Don't worry, check other stuff. Right, so look, yes, it's all well and good at the moment with looking at stuff with big money coming into the market, okay? Basically, with the ETFs, all the excitement with this ETF shit, we'll get to what it is in a minute. It's basically because people are excited about all this money coming in. And to be honest, look, at the moment, people are fighting against each other. Whereas if you want to win in crypto, traditionally, look, we can win against the banks, like I've always said. You know, Bitcoin, Ethereum, long term, will win against the banks. We won't take money off each other like you bloody SHIB army people. Banks are not buying SHIB. You're taking money off each other like a Ponzi. Anyway, so everyone's really excited about it. However, one thing we have seen, the market cap has gone up tremendously to $1.26 trillion. That's a little bit insane, isn't it? With 1.8 million crypto, so now it's 99.5% of crypto is a scam. Nice one. Anyway, so, but the market cap has gone up, so there's more money in the market, but there aren't as many users, right? So when the market cap was just below a trillion earlier this year, we can all agree there was actually more people in the space when we had the shitcoin season. Do you know what I mean? We can actually all agree we're around about here. Yeah, 27th of August when it was at a trillion, when we saw, well, even 2023. Look, 2023 earlier this year when it was at 800, there was more people, more users, more retail. Right now, the market cap is higher. There's a lot more money in the space, but it's all institutional. It's all big companies. There are more people in the sorry. There's less people in the space with more money, which is dangerous, right? Because obviously it's a very volatile market as it is. The biggest thing that should have happened is in 2021, with 60% or 70% of new users, 60% of new users coming into the space. If you all could have just bloody held, being 10% down for 5 fucking minutes, we could have been fine. But that's why mass adoption is going to take a while. But you know what? It makes it more exciting. It does make it more exciting. Pain in the ass for waiting for gains, but it's more exciting, people. At least if you're losing your money, you've got constant entertainment. It's got to find the right place to find it. Now, an ETF, right? An exchange traded fund. What it is, it's a lazy man's way of investing. Yes, because you can go buy a stock. Oh, I'll have one stock, please. Yes, I'll buy my stock, Tesla. Thank you very much. And then you can sit there later, and that's what some people are doing, you know. eToro, be more sensible, please. Oh, yes, well, I'm going to buy this stock as well, and this stock. Then I'm going to stress out. Look, I'm going to stress out looking at all these different stocks. What's up, what's down? Does that sound familiar? That's you in crypto, right? But with an ETF, a company goes, hey, look, we invest in these 20 different things or 10 different things. There's about 7,000 ETFs and they all offer different things. Some go, hey, we just invest in bread. Some go, hey, we just invest in things that make loads of money. Some just invest in things which make safe little bits of money. And you can choose your ETF like a nice shop. You go, hey, I'm going to go to this ETF. And within that ETF, they'll have several stocks which they manage. And you buy a portion of the ETF. So essentially, you pay like one bit of money or whatever, and you get all the stocks, and they sort it out for you. So basically, with Bitcoin coming in to be, you know, on the ETF thingamajiggy, basically everyone's really excited because all these ETFs can now start buying it, which means that obviously people don't really have a choice. Like if you bought into an ETF and they decide to go buy Bitcoin, you don't have a choice in that. You've got a choice of a stock, you've got a choice of an ETF. You can pull your money out of an ETF anytime you want, pretty much, depending on what you're with, right? But yeah, the ETFs with all this money can just go start to buy Bitcoin. Now, if you've sort of caught on so far, maybe you haven't. What I said earlier about there's less people, more money in the space. And ETFs are there to make money for their users, right? So the market's very manipulative, isn't it? A lot of these people do drink down the same pub. all these ETF guys, 3,000 stocks, whatever it is, 7,000 different ETF companies, to make it easy for you to invest with your money. Hedge fund managers, blah, blah, blah. That's what we do at the Dutt Race Derby. Dutt Race Derby, very similar thing. His face just looks real. I'm sorry, I'm not body shaming at all. It's just, you think about the alien conspiracy. Is he an alien? I don't know, but it doesn't make any sense. But once again, at the very, I also want to put the SEC quickly. Look, if there's one thing I will give him thing for is that the SEC should have been shut down years and years ago. If you look at it from the perspective of he's just suing people left, right, and centre so that all his staff have a job, I can get behind that. Good work. Apart from that, mate, the CFTC should be doing, or CFTA, I can't always get that confused, should be doing that. So, ETFs, right? And everyone thinks, right, this is a great thing that's happening. All this money is going to come into the market, but like we just said, it now becomes a manipulative market. They can manipulate the hell out of it. And yes, the good thing about that is they will be fighting against each other. The bad thing about that is they also are very smart about doing that, and they do chat. And what happens with that is they will start buying, right? And they will start buying, they will see pumps, they will see market trends, they will see other ETFs are public, so they will see who is buying at what time. Now, what happens is then they won't probably, well, some of them might, but a lot of them won't start fighting against each other. They will wait then for big influxes of retail. So I'm talking about ETFs are being scheduled right now. So Thanksgiving, Americans love it, don't they? Because last Thanksgiving was terrible because you were apologizing to your grandma for buying Bitcoin at $4,000. Now you're sitting there going, shit. It's coming back. So this year at Thanksgiving, 2 years on after the good Thanksgiving, you're going to be like, look, ETF's coming. It's coming back. It's fine. However, that's what I think this is not a conspiracy theory, it's a possible theory because it happened last time. So they set up with Thanksgiving. Then we got Christmas coming all over the world. Christmas. Oh, and Diwali November 12th as well. People are going, hey, look, it's cool. ETF's coming, and most people just literally go, don't know what an ETF is, but it sounds good. There's money coming in. People question the Dutt Race Derby and how we make the money doing it. It's literally the same as these guys. I mean, if you literally look at some of the percentages which these guys are giving, like 108% for the year. I love the ticker is we're gonna make it. That is just come get a pond. Anyway, so the ETFs then come at Christmas. This is my opinion. So at Christmas, everyone gets together. Always a good time to be sharing fun and misinformation. This time it will also be a case of, the ETFs are coming. They'll probably see a big pump. That's why I don't think we're seeing the start of the bull run with a massive drop coming, because we're going to see a massive influx of retail users. And when we do, that's when the ETFs go, well, this is how we make our money. I'm sorry, it's how we make our money. Now, that's why I literally feel like with the ETFs, everyone getting excited. I literally feel like, the scene in Gladiator where they open up and the chariots come in and everyone goes, oh shit. Imagine the scene in Gladiator, so the same people in the middle, but the doors open and the fucking Navy SEALs walk in with grenades and rocket launchers. That's what I feel like is happening right now. The only positive is that retail aren't in the market. However, these guys have time to be able to wait and invest properly because they're not promising massive amounts of returns, and the extra returns they do make, they'll take for themselves or use as backup funds, which means that they're quite happy to wait. Very dangerous in my opinion. Loads of money coming in, awesome. Don't get sucked in, still be sensible, still take profits. Let's not get greedy, right? On top of that as well, one thing that makes the ETF for me dangerous is, do check out, just type into Google how an ETF works. And like I said, it all just sounds really complicated. It's not. It's a load of stocks in one. It's Argos. It's Argos, people with the catalog. One thing that makes ETFs really dangerous is the fact that it makes Bitcoin, which is what we want, it makes Bitcoin more acceptable for people to talk about and buy in the general business world, right? So, you talk about it down in Canary Wharf and some of the bars or whatever, you talk about it in the stock market and it's all taboo. You can't talk about that because, it's not, well, now that it's becoming acceptable, people then can be, like, they feel comfortable doing it. And the first people doing that will be people that have a lot of money and institutions that can also manipulate the market and also get involved with other funds and trading groups. Whew. So yeah, ETFs, right? I don't think it's as positive as they say it is, because it will be positive if we get a massive influx of retail users and you fucking hold. Please hold if you see the 10% drop when they try to manipulate it. We're fine. But we saw this before twice. We saw it in 2017 and we saw it in 2021. The slightest wind of, I put my money in 2 weeks ago, now it's 10% down. I'm definitely taking it out. Yeah. And of course, just here as well, BlackRock had total assets under management 9.4 trillion fucking dollars. That's I don't how do I count that? That's so they have assets which is 8 times fucking entire market cap of crypto as it is. The Navy SEALs have entered the gladiator ring with grenades and rocket launchers, people. Be careful, take your profits, and bearing in mind, they're not, ETFs are not going to be buying fucking Pepe. I'll tell you that right now. Oh, actually, don't quote me on that, but still. Carl Talks Crypto, be safe. Let me know in the comments what you're thinking about ETFs.